Hello YouTube, Salivate Metal here, looking at the comments from the video that I posted about 26 days ago. Actually, about 25 days ago. The interview was 26 days ago. Today is D-Day. According to Andrew McGuire, today is the day that we will see massive velocity of trading, mainly buying from central banks around the world, of gold especially, but some silver as well. And that would have caused the prices to, well, explode. Well, here it is, the 5th, and it's near the end of the day, and they haven't exploded. In fact, they've gone down since the previous post. And so this is a follow-up because we were kind of tracking things, seeing where things were at, and see if the prediction was true. So we're going to look at it a little bit and find out exactly why. You know, I was sort of skeptical even when I made the video, and you could sort of tell it, you know, in the tone of the video. But I did want to keep an open mind because Andrew McGuire has been correct in the past. And some of this predicting and analysis is kind of intriguing to me, as you've seen in videos in the last couple of years that I've done, that it's been kind of intriguing and kind of interesting to me. No one can really predict the markets fully. But there is some insiders that do know some things that I don't, many of us else don't know. One such person is a YouTuber named Angel P Music 1, who is not an anonymous person, by the way. It's not just a troll account or anything like that. This person has proven to be right several times, and has mainly posted, I don't know if this person has posted on other channels or not, but he's been pretty consistently posting here on this channel, and I've only maybe seen one or two times where he's been off a little bit, but not by much. But he's also very careful not to predict too closely or what's going to happen on what day, but certainly this person appears to be knowledgeable based off of what they've been talking about. And you can see here I asked about the question about this July 5th thing, and the answer that was given is it will just be like today, and talking about where the prices will be. And of course, we did see the price of silver go down just below $16 today. But so what's going on here? You know, here's talking about the hits will be taking another hit today, and that was 8 hours ago, and he certainly was correct, for sure. And even get some suggestions where to find some good deals of silver and gold. But nonetheless, what's going on? What happened today? Why didn't it happen? Well, here is an article by King World News, which is the organization that published the interview with Andrew McGuire. And there's not really been much follow-up. There's a little bit of a trading, kind of a technical analysis of where the bulls and bears are with gold. That is kind of just boilerplate stuff that you'd find that doesn't really have anything really intriguing in it talking about it. But what's going on with the prediction? If we are to believe Andrew McGuire, then that means something. Then that means a couple of things could have happened. Number one, perhaps the central banks or manipulators or the powers that be got wind of his prediction, making some news among alternative media outlets out there and social media, and they didn't want to be so obvious about it. So perhaps they're waiting because they don't want to be too obvious about these buys or what have you. But I kind of find that sort of doubtful. The other aspect that could play a part in this is that perhaps, just maybe, you know, the prices are still going to go down. So they're waiting for them to hit rock bottom, finding that if it's going to break a certain amount, and then to do the massive buying, because they want to buy it when it's as low as it can go. The Fed's reports last week and the recent news has suggested that maybe we will see prices go down even further, and Angel P had suggested that as well. Notwithstanding, you have other things that are a factor. North Korea launched a missile, an ICBM, that has never been witnessed before, according to the Pentagon. And this missile launch is troubling. And it really didn't have much effect on the precious metals yet. But, you know, things are tense over there in Asia right now. And even with ISIS, becoming dwindling down and all but destroyed and scattered, this new threat is out there, and it's a big deal. And it's a geopolitical firestorm that could happen. So if they're teetering and waiting to make that buy, they may want to do it soon. Just depends on what happens. The Trump called for a special meeting of the Security Council today to discuss it. And so who knows what will happen there. So that's the other thing, too, is that maybe they're waiting for it to fall even more. Now, there's some clues of this on Andrew McGuire's Twitter page. And this I was looking at and found it earlier this morning and was checking it out here. And you can see here that he is talking about earlier in the day that there's a short delay, first ever institutional grade gold and silver cryptocurrency. So that's interesting. Billions of physical orders ready to rumble. So that's some interesting news there. Of course, you only say so much in a tweet. And if you look at here at some of the, and I don't really do Twitter that much, but let's see if we can see some of the replies. That's a retweet. We want to see the replies of this. I don't know how you open this thing up to see replies. I post on Twitter just the videos, but I don't really interact with it a whole lot. So what is this? Okay, I just liked it. I didn't mean to like it. Let's see here. Maybe I just click. Okay, here we go. Here it is. We can see the comments. Is this a relaunch of the cryptocurrency backed by physical gold? And see the responses to that. Days or weeks. So we shall see what. It's kind of a cryptic message there. No pun intended. It really wasn't intended. That pun wasn't intended. But here we go. So here later in the morning, he tweeted this. Oops, it just opened up again. Let's see here. Gold and silver with a yield has sovereign and institutional support. Orders ready to hit the market on launch day. Offer to sell physical to rise. So this is, I guess he was prepping for something, although I'm not sure exactly what that means. And let's see if we have any clue in some of these responses. So they're kind of questioning to see it too. Do you expect physical to go further down before it improves? So sort of a cryptic there. Then this, which was tweeted not much later. And we're going to open up these replies here. Apologies, but the delay is small. I will update 48 hours ahead. Billions of physical orders will hit the offer. Physical backed gold and silver. So that was at 10:51 a.m. on the 5th of July. So there's a delay, he's saying here. So today was D-Day. And then the question from the Daily Economist says, Andrew, is this regarding your assessment made 26 days ago on King World News? Continue to look forward to the short crushing. Indeed it does, Andrew responds. Thank you for always as your great work. Let's see, on the edge of my seat was this delay explain the soft price of PMs in the moment as part of the setup, which is a good question. That's sort of the question I would have if you're open-minded to his prediction, that is. Some people think that since he does specialize in trading gold and silver, that maybe he's pumping it up. And that maybe this was all orchestrated. And I'm not leaving that out either. I'm keeping an open mind on this. And let's see here. So the responses here talking about waiting on this one, set my alarm and everything, bated breath, and thanks and more thanks, Andrew. And of course, talking about what the actual date was. Well, today was the date. But that's it. I think that's all the replies on this. I'm surprised he doesn't really have a whole lot of followers here. I don't follow. Maybe I should follow him. Maybe I'll follow him just for gits and shiggles. All right, there we go. So there's that. Now, keep in mind, he is not giving him. He is not committing to any time frame at this point. Now, with his with this upset, I guess, so to speak, and some will certainly be wondering, well, he's just sidestepping here because he will update 48 hours ahead. Now, that's basically saying that he will update 48 hours ahead of him knowing when he comes to knowledge of some big trade or some big buying of gold and silver, he will update 48 hours ahead. So he's committing but not committing there. So we shall see where it happens. But today is July the 5th, and we just saw that the prediction did not come true today. And it's more likely it won't come true tomorrow either. Even if some people thought tomorrow was that 26-day window, it's not there. I checked the King World News Twitter page. There's not much on there. But nonetheless, that's where we stand. Today, precious metals are down, and they look to be down for the foreseeable future, unless something heats up with North Korea or there's some other black swan event. Some people believe we were already in the midst of World War III, at least in the digital realm, and who knows what that could entail and what that will involve. But certainly if there is a military battle going on, it will more likely involve China and Russia, at least in a proxy state, if we were to have accord any action against North Korea. And it looks more likely today than ever before. And so all that happens now is a big gamble if what Andrew Maguire predicted was going to be the case and could be pending at some point in time. Post your thoughts below. Is this all just BS? Is there more to it than this? Who knows? Post your thoughts, whatever they are, just like you did on the previous video here. Post them here. I'm just kind of passing along the information. I just find it intriguing for sure. And as Train Tram says, it's July 5th and nub nuts nothing. And that's for sure. Silver action today, July 5th, under $16. Brian Spencer says no. And Gareth must be across the sea because it's the 6th where he is. So we shall see. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.